Hi Libra, it's Aira, and I have to tell you, the energy I feel for you right now is unlike anything you've carried before. Spirit is showing me that what unfolds before the year closes will take you by surprise, but not in a way that leaves you shaken, in a way that awakens you. You've been balancing so much, carrying responsibilities, questioning where life is heading, and holding on to hopes you're not sure will manifest. And Spirit says the surprises ahead are not meant to confuse you. They are confirmations. They are proof that you're not walking blindly, that your choices, your patience, and even your struggles have all been preparing you for this moment. And remember, if you ever feel called for deeper personal guidance, my private sessions start at $9. And for those of you who want ongoing support, the monthly membership is $99. But for now, Libra, let's step into the flow of this reading together. The first energy rising for you is the Lovers. Now, this isn't just about romance. It's about choice, alignment, and the power of your connections. Libra, Spirit is showing me that before the year ends, you're going to face a choice that feels deeply personal. It may come through love, partnership, or even a career direction that mirrors your values. The Lovers is saying, this is the moment where you ask yourself, does this align with my truth, or does it pull me further from it? The surprise is not just in the choice, it's in realizing you already know the answer. On an emotional level, the Lover's card brings clarity in relationships. If you've been unsure about where you stand with someone, the truth will emerge, either through their actions or your own inner knowing. Spirit says you will no longer sit in limbo. If love has felt like a question mark, expect answers. If you've been hoping for union or reconciliation, the energy of the Lovers shows that alignment is possible, but only if it's rooted in authenticity. Energetically, this card is about harmony, where two energies meet and reflect truth back to one another. You may find someone surprising you with honesty, vulnerability, or even a proposal of a new beginning. Or perhaps the surprise is you realizing that you no longer need to settle for less than what deeply resonates with your soul. The Lovers is the reminder. What's meant for you doesn't divide you. It integrates you. On a practical level, this can also point to contracts, commitments, or partnerships that bring long-term stability. Libra, this could mean a career collaboration, a move toward shared resources, or a surprising offer that ties your energy with someone else's in a meaningful way. Spirit is saying, pay attention to the choices in front of you, because what you decide now sets the tone for years ahead. The second card unfolding is the Chariot, and Libra. This is the card of momentum, direction, and breakthrough. Spirit is showing me that you are moving past stagnation, past indecision, past those frustrating in-between phases where nothing seemed clear. The Chariot says, before this year ends, you'll feel momentum building in a way that feels unstoppable. This is not about waiting anymore, it's about action. Emotionally, the Chariot gives you confidence. It's like you've been second-guessing your steps for so long, and suddenly Spirit shows you that clarity arrives. You'll feel surer of yourself, less attached to the opinions of others, and more willing to say, this is the path I'm taking, whether you agree or not. That inner resolve will surprise even you, Libra, because you're used to weighing options endlessly. But now, Spirit is pushing you forward. Energetically, the Chariot is about alignment between will and divine timing. Spirit says, what once felt like resistance will now flow smoothly because you've reached the point of readiness. Expect travel, movement, or even literal relocation surprises. For some Libras, this could mean moving homes, shifting jobs, or even traveling for opportunities that feel divinely orchestrated. On a practical level, this energy brings success through determination. If you've been building something, a business, a career, or even a relationship, this card shows it moving into a stronger phase. The surprise is how quickly things move once you commit. Spirit is saying, hesitation is over, momentum is yours. The third card Spirit brings forward is the Moon, and Libra. This is where the real surprises come in. The Moon is about illusion, intuition, and hidden truths. Before this year ends, something will be revealed that shifts how you see yourself, someone else, or a situation you've been entangled with. Spirit says the truth is coming, and while it may surprise you, it also frees you. Emotionally, the moon may stir up confusion at first. You might feel uncertainty about whether you can trust what you see or feel. Spirit says, don't fear the fog, because the truth always emerges from it. Pay attention to your dreams, your intuition, and subtle signs around you, because this card says your inner knowing will guide you before external clarity arrives. Energetically, the moon heightens your psychic awareness. You may find yourself suddenly sensing things before they happen, or feeling people's intentions more clearly than their words reveal. This is a blessing, though it may feel heavy at times. Spirit is saying, you've always been intuitive, Libra, but this season will surprise you with just how sharp your spiritual senses truly are. Practically, the moon warns against rushing decisions until clarity arrives. It may reveal hidden motives in others, or even self-deception you didn't realize was influencing your choices. Spirit says, the surprise here is not that something was hidden, it's that you'll finally see it clearly, and once you do, there's no going back. The fourth card rising is the Empress. And Libra, this card radiates abundance, creation, and nurturing energy. Spirit says, before this year ends, something you've been cultivating, whether it's a project, a relationship, or even your own self-love, will blossom in ways you didn't expect. The Empress is the surprise of harvest, where you suddenly realize all that effort is finally bearing fruit. Emotionally, this is about love and care returning to you. You may find yourself surrounded by support, nurturance, or even reconciliation with someone who now wants to offer you what they couldn't before. Spirit is saying, the love you give so freely will circle back to you, and it will surprise you how deeply you feel it this time. Energetically, the Empress represents expansion. You're stepping into a vibration of receptivity, where blessings come because you've aligned yourself with worthiness. Spirit says, the surprise isn't that you're abundant. It's realizing you always were. The Empress awakens you to the richness of what's already around you, while also inviting more. On a practical note, this card may point to growth in career, finances, or even family. Some Libras may receive unexpected offers related to business, creativity, or stability. For others, it could even mean literal fertility, new beginnings in family or children. Spirit says, your energy of creation is strong, and the surprises ahead prove just how much you can manifest. The fifth and final card Spirit gives you is Judgment. Libra, this card is about awakening, clarity, and stepping into your higher calling. Before this year closes, you will face a moment of reckoning, not in a fearful way, but in a liberating one. Spirit says, the surprises ahead will awaken you to a deeper truth about yourself, one you can't ignore anymore. Emotionally, Judgment represents release. You'll feel old guilt, shame, or regret lifting. You'll realize that the past no longer has to define you, that you've grown, and that forgiveness, for yourself or others, frees you to move forward. This emotional liberation is one of the most powerful surprises Spirit has for you. Energetically, Judgment is the sound of your higher self calling. You'll feel nudges, synchronicities, and intuitive pulls that direct you toward your true purpose. Spirit is saying the surprises you encounter are not random. They are wake-up calls, guiding you toward the life you came here to live. On a practical level, this could mean a career shift, a change in life direction, or even a sense of purpose becoming clearer than ever. You may surprise yourself with the courage to pursue something you once thought impossible. Spirit says, this is your rebirth, Libra, the moment you step into the next version of yourself. Libra, let this be your affirmation. I welcome the surprises Spirit has for me, knowing that every revelation, blessing, and shift is guiding me closer to my highest alignment.